So hi guys, welcome back to another match here. It's India versus New Zealand, a bilateral T20 series. India have already won the series 3-0. It's the fourth T20 match happening today at Visakhapatnam. India have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Both the openers of New Zealand are out in the middle. Devon Conway and Tim Seifert are opening the batting for New Zealand. Arshdeep Singh has the new ball in his hand. He's going to be bowling the first over for India. All in readiness. First ball of the match coming up. Arshdeep Singh to Devon Conway, who straight away some extra bounce nipping back in, and Conway will pick up the single to start the innings. Is it one leg buzz or is it off the bat? Given as runs, I think. Little bit of inward movement there. Ooh, it's hit him on the rib cage there. And it's good to see straight away Arshdeep Singh patting him on the back after hitting him on the rib cage. The Conway gets off the mark with a single. Seifert is on strike. New Zealand need to really get a big total today if they want to really challenge India, because this Indian team has been in unstoppable form as far as T20 matches are concerned. That's again back of the length, and Seifert defends it on the back foot. Another dot ball from Arshdeep Singh. Very surprised that Finn Allen hasn't been brought into this New Zealand team. Maybe he might come in for the last T20 match in this series, because it's very important for Finn Allen to also be there in this New Zealand setup. He's another player who played an important role in Perth Scorchers winning the Big Bash trophy this year. So Finn Allen will also be important for New Zealand in T20 cricket. Tim Seifert also looked good in the Big Bash League, but was a little inconsistent. Third ball of the over coming up from Arshdeep Singh. Oh, that's straight away in the air, top edge, could be the first wicket here. Oh, it's running away, so swirling, the fielder can't get there, and it's, to make matters worse, it's also raced away for 4. It was swirling and Jasprit Bumrah was going around in circles, and in the end couldn't grab a hold of the catch. And it's also gone away for 4. So the first boundary of the innings, Tim Seifert picks up the first boundary, not in the most convincing fashion, but he'll take it. This time it's smashed down the ground, past mid-off, and that'll be 4. Back-to-back boundaries from Tim Seifert. This is exactly what you can expect from him. He can be a little aggressive in the power play. And a really good start here from New Zealand. Really good start here from New Zealand. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's in the air again, and it's going towards the same area again. Over third man for another boundary. Just hit a boundary in that direction early on. It's gone again. I mean, it looks as though Seifert played it intentionally this time around. And three consecutive boundaries here from Tim Seifert. Well, Arshdeep Singh can't believe his luck there. Same region, he's hit a second boundary. Last ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's a fantastic Yorker. And Seifert did well to dig it out. Picks up another single to finish the over. An expensive start here from Arshdeep Singh. 14 runs came from that over. And New Zealand are now 14 without loss after 1 over. What I would suggest to New Zealand is they need to get to 220 to 230 if they want to really challenge this Indian team, because in the last couple of matches we have seen the second T20 match, In the second T20 match, New Zealand posted a score of 208 and India chased down 209 in just 15 overs. And then in third T20 match, 150 plus was the target. India chased it down in just 10 overs. So what I would recommend to New Zealand is, yes, you cannot, practically speaking, you cannot aim for 250 or 300, but at least 220, 230 can give a real challenge to India. Because how many times will they chase like that in 10 overs and 15 overs? Somewhere down the line, they're also humans. They will also feel the pressure. So I would give that suggestion to New Zealand. Try and get to 220, 230 and maybe put more pressure on India, because law of averages might catch up with India even in home conditions. That is what I am thinking. As we see, Harshit Rana now, the new bowler into the attack, starts with a dot ball. Seifert looking to paddle it away. Not able to make connection. And New Zealand have a really good batting lineup actually. It's a good challenge for them. Everything you need to work hard if you want to get the success, particularly in Indian conditions. Second ball of the over coming up from Harshit Rana. Oh, that's in the slot and Seifert goes massive. That is huge. All the way for 6 over long on. In the slot from Harshit Rana, and Seifert says, thank you very much. Deposits it. Over long on for 6. The first 6 of this innings, and Tim Seifert has already made his intentions clear. Well, that is exactly what can happen if you bowl in the slot. Seifert is a powerful batter. He did well in the Big Bash League as well for the Melbourne Renegades. He played for the Melbourne Renegades in the Big Bash League, scored a century as well. So he has the experience in different conditions. Oh, that's a slow ball, back of the length, and Seifert defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Harshit Rana. So yes, India have won the series 3-0 already, but New Zealand can try to avoid a whitewash. That will give them a lot of confidence going into the T20 World Cup. Try not to lose the series 5-0. Lose it by 4-1 or even 3-2. That is a much better score line, even if you are losing a 5-match series. Losing it 3-2 is not bad at all. It's full this time, driven down the ground. Oh, lands just short. Lands just short of mid-off. Seifert is taking his chances here. He's trying to be an Abhishek Sharma of New Zealand, I guess. Almost carried to Surya Kumar Yadav at mid-off. Once again, not a good delivery from Harshit Rana. He's bowling it in the slot. That is where the batters love to go big. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's short. It's in the air. Clears. Covers. And will that run away for 4? It won't run away for 4, but they'll pick up a couple of runs here. Good running between the wickets from Tim Seifert. Another couple of runs. Tim Seifert is really taking his chances here. Well, I would certainly recommend New Zealand to bring Finn Allen into their team actually. Finn Allen and Tim Seifert can open the batting. Both of them are aggressive openers, can really take the game away from the opposition. That is what I will recommend to New Zealand. Finn Allen is an asset. The way he batted for Perth Scorchers in the last few matches in the Big Bash League, really he can really be that batter which New Zealand wants. As we see Seifert, he goes over the top of covers and another boundary here. A boundary to finish that over. 12 runs came from that over. And New Zealand are now 26 without loss after 2 overs. Seifert has already scored 25 out of those 26 runs for New Zealand now. Well, what a start this is for New Zealand. 26 without loss after 2 overs. Exactly what they wanted. And exactly what I was also saying, like, you need to get to that 220, 230, what I'm talking about. In Indian conditions, particularly in these kind of batting friendly conditions, if you want to challenge India, 220 to 230 is the correct total. Definitely India will feel the pressure. I mean, how many matches will Abhishek Sharma score like that? You get him out one match, definitely India will also feel the pressure. That's looking to flick it away there. It's gone off the patch towards square leg, and Conway picks up one leg bias, I think. Yeah, one leg bias it is. Harshdeep Singh now continuing into his second over. Only thing you have to understand is Indian team is also human. They cannot chase 150 in 10 overs every match, or they cannot chase 215 overs every match. They will also fail at some point. So you need to keep on. Consistency is very important as far as New Zealand are concerned. Just because India are chasing it like that, New Zealand should not drop their guard. They need to keep on challenging, keep on pushing, keep on pushing. They will get the success one day. That is how success comes actually. That's flicked away by Seifert, leg side. One bounce to deep square leg. And Tim Seifert picks up another single. That is where they say that you need to have that hunger for success actually. Like, never mind if you have failed. Keep on pushing, keep on pushing, keep on pushing. You will get the success. That is how you get the success actually. Conway is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left in this over. I'm only worried about Devon Conway actually, because he also needs to play aggressively. A shot pulled away by Conway straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Harshdeep Singh. I mean, I would any day I would play Finn Allen in place of Devon Conway, because Devon Conway is more of a technical batter. I mean, he can play T20 cricket. I'm not saying he can't play, but when you look at Devon Conway, you don't get the feeling that he can take the game away from the opposition in T20 cricket. I mean, he's really good in ODIs and Test matches. I'm not denying that. But in T20 cricket, you need power hitters. Like, look at the way Abhishek Sharma bats. Look at the way now Seifert is batting. You need those kind of batters in T20 cricket. And I doubt whether Devon Conway can be those kind of batters. Finn Allen definitely is that kind of a batter. You need to watch out for him. That is why I'm insisting on the fact that Finn Allen has to come into this New Zealand T20 team. That will really make it an even better team if Finn Allen comes in. So back-to-back dot balls here from Harshdeep Singh. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This time it's driven away by Conway towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. And another advantage for India is that they are having 2 bowlers who are an absolute goats in T20 cricket. One bowler's name is Jasprit Bumrah and another bowler's name is Varun Chakravarti. Cheat codes of the highest order. Whenever you need them, they are always there to bowl economically. They are always there to deliver the breakthroughs. Absolutely unbelievable. Last ball of the over coming up. It's a full toss. He's gone down on one knee. Look for the paddle. It's towards mid-wicket and Seifert picks up another single to finish the over. Really good over actually from Harshdeep Singh. 4 runs came from that over. And New Zealand are now 30 without loss after 3 overs. So Harshit Rana is continuing into his second over. But that's a slow ball, and Tim Seifert deposits it again over the top, all the way for 6. And bowl it in the slot to Seifert. This is exactly what can happen. Once again, a 6 to start the over. What a shot that is. Picked up the length beautifully there. Well, this is exactly what these Kiwis can do. You push them to the limit, they will come hard at you. Last couple of matches, India pushed them to the limit. Goes again over mid-off this time. That's 4 more. So the runs are starting to flow here. Harshit Rana, unfortunately, not learning from his mistakes. Again and again, bowling it full and in the slot. And Seifert is enjoying this. 37 from 15 now. Seifert at a strike rate of 246.67. Well, what aggressive hitting this is from Seifert. Current run rate already 12 runs and over. They're really going after the bowlers at the moment. Tim Seifert. Oh, goes for the drive again. Expansive drive there. Unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Harshit Rana. Shot this time, pulled down the ground. One bounce to long on. And Seifert picks up another single. Is this his day today? He's riding his luck as well, Tim Seifert. 38 from 17 balls. Very, very aggressive batting. Conway is back on strike. India looking to break this partnership here, trying to pick up a wicket. So Harshit Rana now coming around the wicket. And that's guided away again past third man, and that's 4 as well. Conway also joins the party. It's his first boundary in this innings. Just using the pace there and getting it past that third man fielder. This is some start here from New Zealand. So last ball of the over coming up from Harshit Rana. Oh, goes for the scoop. Unable to make connection there. Another dot ball to finish the over, but an expensive over from Harshit Rana. 15 runs came from that over. New Zealand are now 45 without loss after 4 overs. So Jasprit Singh Bumrah is the new bowler into the attack. He has always been the man for India. Whenever India needs him. Whenever Mumbai Indians needs him, one man is always picking up breakthroughs for both the teams in cricket history, and that is Jasprit Singh Bumrah. One of the best bowlers you will ever see in this game is into the attack now. Tim Seifert is on strike. And that's driven down the ground by Seifert towards mid-on and picks up another single to start the over. So Conway is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up. Bumrah coming around the wicket now. Extra bounce there, and Conway defends it to point and picks up another single as well. The two bowlers you need to be wary of if you are in the New Zealand team. One is this man, of course, Jasprit Bumrah. Another, Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti is another bowler who can be very, very tough to handle. These two bowlers, if New Zealand can see out, I think New Zealand can really get a big score today. The third ball of the over coming up. Oh, he goes straight. And that's massive. That's all the way for 6 from Seifert, taking on the best bowler in the opposition and succeeding in doing so. Straight down the ground there from Seifert. The 50 comes up for New Zealand. 50 comes up in just 4.3 overs. And what a fantastic shot there from Tim Seifert. Not easy to hit Bumrah down the ground like that. Brilliant. This time it's shot again, it's pulled again, down to deep square leg. And Tim Seifert picks up another single. So 9 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. What a start this is from New Zealand. Definitely I think they're trying to increase the bar. They'll be thinking like what I said actually, like try and get to that 220 to 230. Try and put the pressure on the Indian team. Bumrah now coming around the wicket to Devon Conway. Oh, that's flicked away by Conway. One bounce to deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So even Bumrah is getting targeted here by both these openers. And that is exactly what I was saying actually. Jasprit Bumrah, Varun Chakravarti. Two bowlers that you need to be wary of in the Indian team. Because both of them are magicians. They are always picking wickets or bowling economically when the team needs them the most. If you can see off both of them, and then you can target the other bowlers. Because even Arshdeep Singh also towards the end overs, he can also be a little dangerous. But if you think in that angle, it's very tough. You need to try and counter attack. That's flicked away again, straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And New Zealand are now 55 without loss after 5 overs. So some spin being introduced here. Ravi Bishnoi is the new bowler into the attack now for India. Bowled really well in the previous game. Conway on strike. Short and wide, cut away, straight to covers. Dot ball to start from Bishnoi. Once again, Abhishek Sharma, he's everywhere, he's in the field, he's everywhere with the ball, he's everywhere with the bat. This time he goes big, leg side, and that's one bounce and 4 towards deep mid wicket. Once again, picking up the length beautifully there, Devon Conway. Quicker delivery from Bishnoi, and Conway picks up another boundary here. New Zealand motoring along. This time short and wide, Conway cuts it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Bishnoi. Devon Conway has now completed 7,000 T20 runs. Congratulations to him, 7,000 T20 runs, really big achievement. Goes down the ground again, and it's in the gap. Long off comes around, and Devon Conway picks up another couple of runs. So a couple of runs completed by Devon Conway. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's driven away again. It's in the gap this time. Another 4. Second boundary in this over. Just a little bit of width on offer where Conway cuts it away beautifully. And New Zealand continuing the momentum here. So last ball of the over coming up. Goes leg side, a slog sweep, that's all the way for 6. Devon Conway now joining in the party. A 4 and a 6 to finish that over. 16 runs came from that over from Ravi Bishnoi. And New Zealand are now 71 without loss after 6 overs after the power play. Well, what a positive start this is from New Zealand here. Just the power play done, 71 without loss. Can they really get to that 220, 230 which we are talking about? Still have the wickets in hand for that. This is very, very fearless batting from Tim Seifert and Devon Conway. They know that if you want to challenge this Indian team, you need to fight fire with fire. And that is exactly what they are trying to do. Kuldeep Yadav now is the new bowler into the attack for India. Has picked up 92 wickets in his T20 career so far. Best figures 5 for 17. A really good bowler, actually left arm Chinaman bowler. Tim Seifert is going to be on strike, nearing his half century. Kuldeep Yadav over the wicket, and that's flicked away again by Seifert towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single to start the over. So Devon Conway is back on strike. Ball will be spinning away from him, from Kuldeep Yadav. But this is some start here from New Zealand. They've understood that the only way to challenge this Indian team is to post a big total, keep on posting big totals, try and get India caught in law of averages. That is what they're trying to do. Goes for the slog sweep again towards deep mid wicket, and Conway picks up another single. It's all about Abhishek Sharma, isn't it, in that Indian team? How cleanly does he strike the ball? And that is exactly why New Zealand want to, and they're really going aggressively here. Not gonna give India breathing space in this game. Oh, leading edge and just clears the bowler. They've ridden their luck as well. Tim Seifert in particular has had a lot of luck in this game. The ball eluding the fielders, eluding the bowler here, and picks up another single. It was the googly there from Kuldeep Yadav. Tim Seifert looking to flick it away. And this is how you play T20 cricket. Actually, you need to keep on. You need to keep up with the momentum. That's flicked away again by Conway towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 4 singles in this over. Still 2 balls left. Current run rate is now 11.25. Minimum you need to get 200. Anything under 200, Indian team will really be licking their lips actually the way they have been batting. So I think that is what New Zealand are pushing for. You need to raise the bar. No other go. Goes for the sweep again, Seifert. It's towards deep square leg. And picks up another single. 5 singles in this over. Still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over coming up. And Conway goes again. And it's clean again. All the way for 6 to finish the over. So it was going a little quiet in that over. Last ball of the over has gone out of the ground. A 6 to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over. Second 6 for Conway. And New Zealand are now 82 without loss after 7 overs. Well, Devon Conway is again proving that he indeed has the power, doesn't he? Fantastic. He has hit 2 sixes so far. 1 against Ravi Bishnoi, 1 against Kuldeep Yadav. And India now really feeling the heat here for the first time in this series. Bishnoi now continuing into his second over, and Seifert hits it down the ground to long off. Picks up another single, a half century here for Tim Seifert. What a knock this has been. 50 from 25 balls. He's making a return to the New Zealand T20 team after finishing the Big Bash stint with Melbourne Renegades. And he scored 50 from 25 balls with 5 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 200. It's been a superb knock. In a really important game, New Zealand at least looking to avoid the whitewash in the series, trying to improve the score line. Short and wide, cut away by Conway towards long off. And picks up another single. 2 singles to start this over. And this is exactly what other teams need to do. Yes, we are all talking about India's domination in T20 cricket, the way India are playing their T20 cricket, the way India are attacking in T20 cricket. All of that is okay. But oppositions should also challenge India, right? You cannot, everything India can't have it their own way. That's inside edge. That races past fine leg, that's 4. So the boundaries continue to flow here. Seifert again with his 6th boundary in this innings. Inside edge, he'll take it. He goes again down the ground. Ooh, just lands short of long off. It's been that kind of day for New Zealand today. They've ridden so much of luck. So much of luck has favoured them so far. Once again landing short of long off. And Seifert picks up another single. Maybe it's their day today. Who knows? Look at that. It's just landed short of long off there. Seifert has ridden his luck big time. And now Conway goes over extra covers for 6, I think. Or has it gone all the way or has it bounced? I think it's bounced. Another boundary, second boundary in this over. And this time it's Devon Conway. What an opening partnership this is turning out to be. Devon Conway now 37 from 20 balls. Tim Seifert 55 from 27 balls. What aggressive batting this is from both these batters. Last ball of the over coming up from Ravi Bishnoi. Short and wide. It's cut away again by Conway towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over. Another good over for New Zealand. New Zealand are now 94 without loss after 8 overs. Well, you can see from New Zealand's intent that they are here to prove a point today. No doubt about that. What a start this is. 94 without loss after 8 overs. People were writing them off after the first 3 T20s. When you write New Zealand out, they will always bounce back. Kuldeep Yadav into his second over. Goes leg side again. Fielder will watch as the ball sails over for another 6. And 100 comes up for New Zealand here. 100 comes up in just 8.1 overs. Conway though with his third 6 in this innings. It also brings up the 100-run opening partnership between these two batters. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes over the top of the offside, but he hasn't got this one though. Fielder coming underneath it, takes the catch, and finally India get the breakthrough. Conway looking to go once again over covers, but didn't get it fully off the middle of the bat. And a simple catch for Rinku Singh, I think, at deep extra covers. So the first wicket goes down here for New Zealand, but what an entertaining opening partnership this has been between Devon Conway and Tim Seifert. It's finally over. Rinku Singh taking a simple catch. Kuldeep Yadav gets the breakthrough. But haven't we been entertained in this partnership? Devon Conway, outstanding knock. He's gone after scoring 44 from 23 balls. And New Zealand are now 100 for 1 after 8.2 overs. So a fantastic opening partnership has come to an end. Devon Conway 44 from 23. Tim Seifert is still there. 55 from 27. He has been amazing as well. And now Rachin Ravindra is the new batter to the crease for New Zealand. And he can also hit them really big. A really capable batter. Has been out of form for quite a long time in T20 cricket at least. But he can also get back to form. Batting friendly conditions at Visakhapatnam. We have not even close to 10 overs and already New Zealand have scored 100 runs. Rachin Ravindra on strike, third ball of the over. Tossed up again, flicked away straight to mid-wicket. Dot ball from Kuldeep Yadav. We haven't seen a dot ball for quite a long time here. Finally a dot ball. Conway was looking to go for another 6 there. Why would you stop when you are able to hit the boundaries? and that is why he wanted to continue. Shot this time, and Ravindra pulls it down the ground to long on, gets off the mark with a single. So Tim Seifert is back on strike. Rachin Ravindra has been a little inconsistent in T20 cricket. He needs to regain his rhythm, regain his momentum, regain his form a little bit. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This time again driven down the ground by Seifert towards long off, and picks up another single. So New Zealand can definitely get towards 200 now. As I said, 220, 230 will be the score that they should be targeting. And they need this man, Rachin Ravindra, to come back to his best. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's flicked away again down the ground. Picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Devon Conway. And New Zealand are now 103 for 1 after 9 overs. So Jasprit Bumrah is back into the attack now for India, into his second over. He was also targeted by Seifert in his first over, the way he hit him down the ground. But now that Rachin Ravindra is new to the crease, straight away attacking with Bumrah. Coming over the wicket to Rachin Ravindra. Oh, that's in the air and taken. There's the second one. Just chipped it in the air there. Rachin Ravindra, simple catch, return catch for Jasprit Bumrah, and Ravindra struggles in T20 cricket continues. Very, very soft dismissal actually. I don't think it was an unplayable delivery of any sort. Just chipped it back. And once again, Bumrah striking. That is why they had brought him into the attack, because there was a new batter at the crease. He'll take time to settle. And in that gap, they were trying to attack with Bumrah and get a wicket, and that is exactly what Bumrah has done here. So 2 wickets down in quick succession here for New Zealand. Rachin Ravindra is out after scoring 2 runs from 4 balls, and New Zealand are now 103 for 2 after 9.1 overs. So 2 wickets down in quick succession. Rachin Ravindra, unfortunately, his struggles in T20s continues. Not able to get a score with the bat has been a problem, has been an issue with him. So New Zealand are now 103 for 2 after 9.1 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break. Glenn Phillips is the new batter to the crease for New Zealand here. Last ball of the over coming up. Seifert on strike, and that's back of the length again. Seifert defends it to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. In fact, still one more delivery left in this over. Still have batting left to come. Mark Chapman, Daryl Mitchell, Mitchell Santner, Zachary Fox, they can all bat. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Surely missing leg stump. He wanted the single there. Seifert sent back. And another dot ball to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Rachin Ravindra. And New Zealand are now 108 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So Kuldeep Yadav is into his third over. It's tossed up. Glenn Phillips drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to start the over. So Seifert is back on strike. And Seifert slog sweeps. How far? In the gap for 4. Just beating that fielder at deep square leg. And Seifert picks up another boundary here. His 7th boundary in this innings. Needed to go for a big shot there. Went for the slog sweep. Found the gap beautifully. The third ball of the over coming up. It's cut away again by Seifert. Straight to covers. Another dot ball from Kuldeep Yadav. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's too wide, isn't it? Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. So Kuldeep Yadav has to reload that one again. Quicker delivery pulled away by Seifert towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Glenn Phillips is back on strike. Quicker delivery again. Punched away by Phillips. Straight to covers. Another dot ball from Kuldeep Yadav. So last ball of the over coming up. And this time it's hit away down the ground again by Phillips towards long on. And picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, and New Zealand are now 116 for 2 after 11 overs. So 9 overs left in this innings. Ravi Bishnoi back into the attack. Has been a little expensive so far. None for 28 in his 2 overs. Phillips on strike. Quicker delivery, goes for the cut shot there. Phillips unable to make connection. Again a dot ball to start the over. The reason why they have brought Bishnoi back into the attack. Try and stem the flow of runs through the spinners. Goes for the paddle there, and it gets it past, fine leg for 4. What a clever shot that is from Phillips. Somehow he got it past short fine leg, a very interesting shot, and picks up his second boundary in this innings. It's on the pads again, flicked away short to short fine leg, looking for the single, can't get it. Another dot ball from Bishnoi. You can definitely get to 200 from here. 210, 220. Can even push above that. Try and increase the bar, try and increase the challenge for the Indian batters. Because if you can get Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav out early, anything can happen actually. Because it's those two batters who are looking very, very dangerous. No Ishan Kishan also today. So that is another good thing for New Zealand. That's cut away down the ground. And that will be 4 more as well. Found the gap again. Another quicker delivery from Bishnoi there. And he's gone onto the back foot and smashed it towards deep extra covers for 4. Second boundary in this over from Glenn Phillips. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's another quicker ball pulled away again by Phillips towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Seifert is back on strike. Still going at 10.56 runs an over. Surely the score that I was saying, 220, 230 is on the cards actually for New Zealand. And then we'll see how India can chase it once again. Last ball of the over coming up. Pulled away again by Seifert, down to long on, and picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, and New Zealand are now 126 for 2 after 12 overs. So Harshdeep Singh is back into the attack now for India into his 3rd over. 8 overs left in this innings, and can New Zealand get to that 220? Seifert is still there batting on 62 from 34 balls. He has played superbly. Conway also started superbly. Oh, straight away goes across his stumps. Looking to paddle it away, unable to make connection. Again a dot ball to start the over from Harshdeep Singh. This is a good thing about Harshdeep Singh actually, like he is so good, he is so deceptive. with his changes of pace. Towards the end of the innings, he's so hard to get away. I mean, you can hit him with the new ball, but a death over specialist for a reason. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes down the ground, Seifert towards long off, and has it been taken? It has. So another wicket goes down here. Tim Seifert has holed out at long off, and Arshdeep Singh strikes for India. Was hit flat and down the ground, straight into the hands of Rinku Singh once again. He's everywhere in the field, isn't he, today? Took the catch of Conway, now he's taken the catch of Seifert. Once again, it was a slow ball outside the off stump. He saw that Seifert was looking to go leg side. To try and bowl it outside the off stump, make Seifert fetch for it. Simple catch at long off. The third wicket goes down for New Zealand. Tim Seifert is gone after scoring 62 from 36 balls. And New Zealand are now 126 for 3 after 12.2 overs. So Mark Chapman is the new batter to the crease for New Zealand. The third ball of the over coming up from Arshdeep Singh, and Chapman cuts it away towards deep extra covers and gets off the mark with a single straight away. Is a good little batter. Mark Chapman can play aggressive brand of cricket. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Glenn Phillips is back on strike. It's back of the length. Phillips punches it straight to point. Another dot ball from Arshdeep Singh. Two more deliveries left in this over. Can Phillips find the boundaries? A good over so far from Arshdeep Singh. It's on the pads. Phillips flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Mark Chapman is back on strike. So last ball of the over coming up from Arshdeep Singh. Oh, another short ball. Chapman lets it go. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Tim Seifert. And New Zealand are now 128 for 3 after 13 overs. So Kuldeep Yadav is back into the attack now for India. Glenn Phillips on strike. Tossed up. Phillips goes down the ground and goes all the way. All the way for 6. Nicely tossed up. Phillips is a powerful striker of the ball. Hitting through the line and starts the over with the maximum. Time another quicker delivery and Phillips flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Mark Chapman is back on strike. He's another batter who can really play big shots. 100 T20 sixes completed by Glenn Phillips. 100 sixes in T20s. Congratulations to Glenn Phillips for that. The third ball of the over coming up. Quicker delivery outside the off stump. Given as a wide by the umpire. Kuldeep Yadav can't believe it. Has to reload that one again. And this time Chapman goes down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Glenn Phillips is back on strike. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, he goes straight down the ground, but long on will take the catch. Another wicket goes. It was a quicker delivery from Kuldeep Yadav. Phillips looking to go down the ground, couldn't clear. Long on there. And the 4th wicket goes down here for New Zealand, losing their way a little bit here towards the middle period of this innings. Glenn Phillips is a big wicket actually. Just hit a 6 in that over, was looking for another one. But he's found long on in the process. Kuldeep Yadav picks up his 2nd wicket here. He's into his last over of his spell. He's picked up a couple of wickets. And Phillips has to go. So Glenn Phillips is gone after scoring 24 from 16 balls. And New Zealand are now 137 for 4 after 13.4 overs. Well, they keep losing wickets like this while they get to 200. Daryl Mitchell is the new batter to the crease, the hero of the ODI series, of course, for New Zealand. But he's been a little quiet in this T20 series. 2 more deliveries left in this over. The problem with this is, like, even if New Zealand just about scrape through to 200 or 210, still it's not a safe total. I mean, Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav are coming out all guns blazing for India. So, I mean, you really need to scratch your heads against this Indian team as to what is a safe total. You won't even able to get the answer for that question. Unless you get Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav out very early. As early as possible, you need to get them out. Otherwise, they are always ready to destroy oppositions. I mean, the way they hit the ball cleanly, completely unmatched actually for any batter. So Daryl Mitchell, can he make an impact in the T20 series as well? 2 more deliveries left in this over. New Zealand got off to a good start, have lost a few wickets. Now Mitchell goes for a reverse sweep straight to short third man and gets off the mark with a single. Overthrows, go looking to get an extra run, can't get it. So last ball of the over coming up. Mark Chapman will be on strike. Last ball of the over. It's tossed up and Chapman nets it down the ground to long off. Picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Glenn Phillips. And New Zealand are now 139 for 4 after 14 overs. Six more overs left in this innings. What will be a good total for New Zealand? We'll be looking for 210 to 220 at least from here. But even we don't know whether even that will be safe because of the way India come out all guns blazing. Now we'll see another run fest. It's good batting conditions again. Harshit Rana now back into the attack into his third over. And that's flicked away by Chapman down to long on. Will pick up a couple of runs, I think. No, just a single. Just a single to start the over. Daryl Mitchell is back on strike. Previous game, New Zealand were managed only 153 on the board in their full 20 overs, and it was chased down in just 10 overs by the Indian batters. Imagine what would have happened if India had batted first in the previous game. Surely they would have scored 300. Already England have scored 300 in a T20 game. India can definitely score it in the near future, I think. That's hammered down the ground by Mitchell towards long on. Picks up another single. So the boundaries have dried up a little bit here for New Zealand. The 4 more deliveries left in this over. I think they have to go after Harshit Rana here. That's hammered down the ground, straight down the ground for 4. That's a powerful shot from Mark Chapman. Dead straight down the ground, so much power. And Chapman picks up his first boundary in this innings. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Short again, pulled away by Chapman towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Daryl Mitchell is back on strike. At least get to 200. Minimum you need 200. That is exactly what can happen. A few wickets falling quickly can change the complexion of the game. Unfortunately, the New Zealand bowlers haven't been able to pick up those wickets with the ball. They've always allowed the game to drift away whenever they have been bowling. Slow ball, Mitchell goes for the pull, misses it. Another dot ball here from Harshit Rana. Still have 5 overs left after this. You can still get to that 210, 220. Need some big overs. It's not going to be easy though. There's still a couple of overs of Bumrah remaining as well. The kind of start Devon Conway and Tim Seifert got, I think they should have got to 160, 170 by now, but too many wickets falling in those middle overs. Last ball of the over coming up. And Mitchell goes big. He's picked the slow ball, and that's massive. That is out of the ground for another 6 to finish the over. It's over deep mid wicket for 6. Ends the over as well with a 6. 13 runs came from that over. 150 comes up for New Zealand. New Zealand are now 152 for 4 after 15 overs. So 5 more overs left in this innings. Definitely 200 on the cards. That was a much needed 6 actually in the complexion of the game. Ravi Bishnoi is bowling the 16th over back into the attack. And straight away Chapman goes big, but I don't think he's got hold of this. No, his hold out at deep mid wicket. Didn't get hold of it at all. He moved across to the off stump, was looking to slog sweep it over deep mid wicket. But he's found the man at deep mid wicket, and another wicket down here for New Zealand. 5th wicket goes down. Mark Chapman is on his way. Bishnoi gets his first. Once again, a batter finding the fielder in the deep. Just not able to get proper timing there. Chapman has faced 8 balls. Has struggled for timing. Eventually holding out. So Mark Chapman gone after scoring 9 runs from 8 balls. New Zealand are now 152 for 5 after 15.1 overs. Well, they're scoring runs quickly, also losing wickets. Mitchell Santner is the new batter to the crease. They still have Zach Fox left after this. Can they at least get to 200? If not more than that. They scored 209 in the second match. Got chased down in 15 overs. So New Zealand will be worried about that as well. Mitchell Santner it is, new batter to the crease. Another big hitter of the ball. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, beats the outside edge of Santner. Another good delivery from Bishnoi. Another dot ball. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the cut again. Missed it again. Another dot ball here. Brilliant start to this over here from Ravi Bishnoi. Googly there from Bishnoi. Not quite sure whether there was an under edge on that one. This time it's punched away by Santner. That's in the gap. That'll be 4. Beautiful placement from Santner. Gets off the mark with a boundary. And a much needed boundary for New Zealand. Two more deliveries left in this over. Tossed up. He goes big again down the ground. How far has he got it? He's got it far enough. 6 more from Santner. Nicely tossed up there from Bishnoi. Santner got underneath it. Picks up his first 6. 4 under 6 in this over. Still one more delivery left. Last ball of the over is another quicker delivery. Santner punches it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Mark Chapman. And New Zealand are now 163 for 5 after 16 overs. So down to the last 4 overs and this man has been brought back into the attack. How do you hit a 6 against him? Jasprit Singh Bumrah. He has figures of 1 for 15 in his 2 overs. Was a little expensive in his first over. And they held him back for the end. Mitchell Santner on strike. Bumrah coming around the wicket. Oh, looking to flick it away. It's off the edge. And chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. Has he hit the stumps here? Has he hit the stumps? I think he's hit the stumps. So this could be another wicket. Umpires are going upstairs. A direct hit there from third man. Direct hit from point actually. Santner wasn't even aware that a run was possible. He thought he was just playing out a dot ball, and then suddenly Mitchell called him through. Then he went through for a single, and that slight hesitation could have cost him here. Has it cost him? Yes, it has cost him. So a run out here. Santner has to go. Out it is. So that's not a good way to get out. Santner was starting to look good, but he's been run out here. 6th wicket goes down for New Zealand. The captain Mitchell Santner is gone after scoring 11 runs from 6 balls. He hesitated a little bit, and that hesitation has cost him. New Zealand are now 163 for 6 after 16.1 overs. Zachary Fox is the new batter to the crease for New Zealand, and probably the last recognised batting pair as well. He got off to a really good start in the power play, scored 100 runs in the first 8 overs, but too many wickets falling at the wrong time has cost New Zealand here. They need to get to 200, otherwise once again India will do what they do best in T20s. Still 23 balls left in this innings. Mitchell is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up from Bumrah. It's short and that's pulled away by Mitchell. Has he found the gap here? The deep square leg comes around as well. And Daryl Mitchell picks up another couple of runs. The third ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the pull. They're appealing for a catch here. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go for the review? Having a discussions. Yes, they are going for the review here. So we need to have a look at this one. This could be the final nail in the coffin for New Zealand right here if Daryl Mitchell is dismissed. How quickly New Zealand have lost their way after such a good start. We were all talking about 220, 230. Is it so easy against this Indian team? You bet it's not. I'm not quite sure whether there's any glove on it. Two reviews were left, so I think Sanju Samson just said go for it. We'll just have a look. flat line as the ball passes the bat and the glove. So it will be not out. India will lose a review. They just took it for the sake of taking it, and that to Daryl Mitchell. Can get him out now. Then it will be into the tail enders. So that is why they were trying for it, but not to be. 3 more deliveries left in this over. New Zealand need to get a move on here. Slowed down a little bit. Last 5 overs, 46 runs, but they have lost 4 wickets in the process. It's full again. Driven down the ground by Mitchell. Oh, another direct hit here. Goodness me. How good have India's fielders been today? But I think Mitchell has made his ground on this occasion. Zachary Fox is back on strike. The thing is that after getting off to good starts, New Zealand have lost wickets. Glenn Phillips, he could have stayed for a longer time. He couldn't stay. Chapman got out. Santner got out. Everyone got starts and got out. Another good Yorker there. Zachary Fox defends it and then recognizes he can take the single. Zachary Fox gets off the mark with a single. What an over again from Bumrah. Just 4 runs from this over, including the run out of Santner. So last ball of the over coming up from Bumrah. Oh, that's gone through. That went through the keeper. They have sneaked in a bye actually. Bye single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, including the run out of Santner, and New Zealand are now 168 for 6 after 17 overs. I think Arshdeep Singh is back into the attack now for India into his last over. Oh, that's sliced away by Mitchell. It's towards deep point and picks up another single. Bumrah and Arshdeep towards the end, one of the best combinations for India towards the end in T20s. Zachary Fox is back on strike. They have lost their way here, New Zealand. They should have gotten to 200 by now. They got off to the best possible start actually. 100-run opening partnership in barely 9 overs. But once the opening partnership got broken, again the fear starts to creep in when you're facing this kind of an Indian team actually, who are always coming at you. Always so tough against a dominant Indian team. Now Arshdeep Singh coming around the wicket. It's a wide down the leg side, isn't it? Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. Have somehow scratched their way to 170. Can they at least get to 200? 200 is a psychological figure. Whatever it is, 200 is a psychological figure. Even if Indian team are going to chase it in 10 overs or 12 overs or 11 overs, still 200 is a psychological figure. At least get to it. Do something. Second ball of the over coming up. And the Fox goes over the top. And that'll be 4. That's beautifully played by Zachary Fox. He can bat. Beautifully hit through the line there. And Fox picks up his first boundary in this innings. Valuable boundary for New Zealand at this stage. The third ball of the over coming up. Zach Fox on strike. Back over the wicket now, Arshdeep. It's a short ball. It's pulled it away leg side. He's going to push for 2 here. And that's good running. Another couple of runs for Zach Fox. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 3 balls left. Bumrah will surely bowl the next over, I think. Arshdeep is bowling out. Harshit Rana still has an over left as well for him. One over of Bumrah, then 1 over of Harshit Rana still remaining. And Varun Chakravarti is not playing today actually. Yeah. Oh, he goes big, Zach Fox, and he's got it out of the ground. What a shot! What a shot from Zach Fox of all people. Picks up the length and deposits it over deep square leg for 6. I told you, he got a feeling that he can bat. And even he's hitting 6s now. They've crossed 180. Still 14 balls left in this innings. "17 boundaries and 10 sixes in this innings already." What a shot that was from Zach Fox. 5th ball of the over coming up. Oh, shot again, goes for the pull again. This time not able to make connection. The first bouncer for the over from Arshdeep as well. You can still get to 220 technically. You still have 1 over left from Bumrah. Going after Bumrah will be the hardest job. He's a world #1 bowler for a reason. From 100 without loss to 163 for 6. There's a mini collapse actually from New Zealand, but that can happen in T20 cricket actually when you're trying to go after every ball. Well, he goes again, down the ground again. How far has this gone? Not far enough, taken at long on. So Arshdeep strikes back, was looking to go again there, Zach Fox. Couldn't get hold of it. Really good catch at long on. 7th wicket goes down for New Zealand. And this little cameo, a good cameo it has to be said from Zach Fox. That was a really good 6 which he hit over deep square leg. Unfortunately, he's been dismissed. The last ball of the spell for Arshdeep Singh. The 14 runs came from that over, but in all honesty, that was in the slot actually for Zach Fox. It was a half volley in the slot to be hit. Mistimed it there, Zach Fox. And once again, it's Rinku Singh in the field. How many catches he has taken today, Rinku Singh? Zach Fox is gone after scoring 13 runs from 6 balls. New Zealand are now 182 for 7 after 18 overs. So 2 more overs left in this innings. Jasprit Singh Bumrah is going to be bowling the penultimate over for India. Daryl Mitchell on strike. No other go. Just had to keep going for the big shots. And that's exactly what he does. He's pulled it in the gap for 4. Need to fight fire with fire. It can be Bumrah. It can be even Glenn McGrath. Still, you have to go after the bowlers at this stage. And a boundary to start the over from Daryl Mitchell. So Daryl Mitchell still there, is batting on 16 from 10 balls, 1 boundary and 1 6 so far. I think Harshit Rana will bowl the last over for sure. Second ball of the over coming up from Bumrah. That's pulled again in the air this time. Fielder there. Doesn't carry. And Mitchell will pick up another couple of runs. So getting closer to 200 now, New Zealand. And 200 is always a psychological figure in T20 cricket, believe it or not. Always a psychological figure. It might be the monstrous Indian team. Still, it's a psychological figure. 200 is not every time 200 is chased down, even in the IPL, if you see. IPL, one of the biggest leagues in the world. 200 teams will fail to chase 200 even in the IPL. Not every time you can chase. T20 cricket is not that predictable. So just get past 200, try and get to 210, 220, put the pressure on. That is what New Zealand should do. Third ball of the over coming up from Jasprit Singh Bumrah. Goes big here. Daryl Mitchell, he's got it. He's got it all the way for 6. Clears deep mid wicket. Another important 6 here. Picked the slow ball really well. Deposits it over deep mid wicket. Now 6 runs away from the 200 that we are talking about. That is what you should be doing. It can be Bumrah, it can be Glenn McGrath, it can be one of the best bowlers in the world. Still back yourself. Goes down the ground again. Oh, I think Bumrah got a hand on it. They're going to push for 2 here. This is fantastic running between the wickets. Another couple of runs here for Daryl Mitchell. A very good over here for New Zealand. 14 runs from this over. Still 2 balls left. This is fantastic counter-attacking from Daryl Mitchell, and even what a knock Zach Folks played as well. You really need to applaud these knocks towards the end of this innings here. He can still get to 220. Can Mitchell keep his wicket by the end of this over? That is the important thing. He's taking his risks. Can he keep his wicket as well? That's full again. It's smashed down the ground towards long on. And Mitchell picks up another single. And this ball is literally a free hit for Matt Henry. Even if he gets out, no problems. Harshit Rana will bowl the last over and Mitchell will be on strike. So it's literally a free hit for Matt Henry actually. Can find a boundary, get them past 200 with 1 over to go. All Matt Henry has to do is just swing his bat. If you get a boundary, it's a bonus. The last ball of the over coming up from Bumrah. It's a free hit for Matt Henry actually. Never mind, even if he gets out, just has to go for it. Full toss. He edges it past the keeper for 4. That is what I was saying. That is exactly what I was saying now. I said it's a free hit for Matt Henry. He's got the boundary. It doesn't matter how they come as long as they come. 200 comes onto the board now for New Zealand. 19 runs came from that over from Jasprit Singh Bumrah. And New Zealand are now 201 for 7 after 19 overs with 1 over to go. So Harshdeep Singh has bowled out, Bumrah has bowled out, so Harshit Rana has to bowl the last over. He's been very expensive today. None for 40 in his 3 overs. Daryl Mitchell is on strike. What counter-attacking that was from Mitchell in the previous over against the best in the business, Jasprit Singh Bumrah. And still they can get to 220, what I was talking about. Another 19 runs from here gets them to 220. Here's Harshit Rana, last over. And Mitchell goes down the ground towards long off. Good fielding at long off. Just a single to start the over. Matt Henry is back on strike. They've gone past 200. Anything above this is a bonus. Try and get as many as possible. Once again, Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rinku Singh, Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dube. These are the batters for India today. But I just get a feeling you need to get Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar early if New Zealand want to defend this total. Henry goes down the ground. Picks up another single. Good bowling from Harshit Rana. Right in the block hole there from him. 2 singles to start this over. Good start to the over from Harshit Rana. The Mitchell is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. So Mitchell is back on strike. Can he clear the boundary here? He's lining himself up for that. He's gone straight. He's gone long. He's gone 6 in the slot from Harshit Rana. And Mitchell is so strong down the ground. He's hit it very cleanly there. Another 6 for him. I've gone to 209 now. 3 more deliveries left in this innings. He goes again down the ground, but this time long off. He will take the catch. Oh, it doesn't take it. Doesn't carry it to long off. And Mitchell picks up another single. I thought it was carrying to long off there. They've gotten to 210 though. 2 more deliveries left in this innings. But well batted to New Zealand actually. Need to give the credit to them as well. Came out all guns blazing. They've somehow gotten their way past 200. 200 is always a psychological figure. Every time you can't chase 200, that is for sure. 2 more deliveries left in this innings. Matt Henry is back on strike. 5th ball of the over. Henry goes down the ground. They're going to push for 2 here, or are they going to just settle for the single? They'll settle for the single. So Mitchell is on strike for the last ball of the innings for sure. This has been a really good knock from Daryl Mitchell. 35 from 17 balls. With 1 boundary and 3 sixers. Well, New Zealand have tried their best with the bat. And Daryl Mitchell, I think, wants a change of bat for the last ball of the innings, or he's sent back actually. Well, Mitchell has changed his bat for the last ball of the innings. A 6 will take them to 217, which is still not a bad total. I was saying 220, 230. They're getting close. They've gotten close to that total. Still a good total batting first. Last ball of the innings coming up. Slow ball is cut it away in the air. Out towards deep point. Beats deep point, and that's 4 to finish the innings. So, good last over for New Zealand. 14 runs came from the last over. Daryl Mitchell finishes unbeaten on 39 from 18 balls with 2 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 216.67. And who can forget that 1 boundary from Matt Henry as well. He edged it past the keeper for 4 of Bumrah. That was an important boundary as well. An unbeaten partnership of 33 from just 12 balls between Daryl Mitchell and Matt Henry has taken New Zealand to a really mammoth 215 for 7 at the end of their 20 overs. And a really good batting performance has to be said from New Zealand today. Oh, it's a batting paradise once again. They came out all guns blazing. Opening partnership of 100 from 50 balls between Devon Conway and Tim Seifert. Showed their intent right from the word go. Then there was a little stutter towards the middle. Obviously, India pulled things back. Like from 100 without loss, New Zealand crumbled to 163 for 6. But then some cameos from Zachary Folks, Matt Henry and Daryl Mitchell towards the end has really helped New Zealand get to 215 for 7 at the end of their 20 overs. So India, when they come out to bat, will need 216 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. India need 216 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson are opening the batting for India. Matt Henry has the new ball in his hand. He's going to be bowling the first over for New Zealand. And we need to see how Abhishek Sharma can perform in this run chase once again. He has been the man who has been unstoppable whenever he has gotten going. The way he hits the ball to all places is completely unbelievable. Can he continue to do that today will be the big question. So here we go, first ball of the run chase. Matt Henry over the wicket to Abhishek Sharma. Straight away Abhishek Sharma comes down the wicket. It's in the air, it's all the way for 6. Is it? No, it's not. It's taken, is it? It's taken. It's taken, the first wicket of the very first ball. Abhishek Sharma looking to go over the top of the offside. I thought it was going all the way. But a really good catch in the deep, and what a big wicket to get on the very first ball of the run chase. Could that be the match? That is a huge wicket. Abhishek Sharma can single-handedly take the game away from the opposition. And he has holed out. I don't know what he's waiting for. Trying to check whether the catch was taken cleanly here. Yes, the catch is taken cleanly. The catch is taken cleanly by Devon Conway. So the decision will be OUT out. That is the biggest wicket possible. Abhishek Sharma gone, first ball duck. And India are now 0 for 1 after one ball. Huge wicket here for New Zealand. Abhishek Sharma, they needed him early, they've got him early. And now Surya Kumar Yadav is the new batter to the crease. He has been in amazing form as well in the last couple of matches. They need him as well. If they can get Surya Kumar Yadav out, then New Zealand will seriously be in this game. Terrific start actually from Matt Henry and New Zealand. Huge wicket actually. Abhishek Sharma, the way he was taking the game away from New Zealand the previous game, that is the biggest wicket to start with. So the captain of India, Surya Kumar Yadav, is out in the middle. Can he do some magic with the bat once again? With this Indian batting, it's always Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav who are the most dangerous players. No Ishan Kishan today. That will hurt India a little bit. He has also been in amazing form. Second ball coming up. Oh, and that beats the outside edge. Extra bounce there from Matt Henry. Another dot ball here. Brilliant start this from Matt Henry with the new ball. Extra bounce as well. Remember, Sanju Samson at the non-striker's end hasn't been in the best of form. He's still trying to get back to form today. Obviously, still batters remaining after this. Still Rinku Singh, Hardik Pandya and Shivam Dubey left to come. They can also bat. Whether they can bat at the same venom, I'm not quite sure. This time again on a good length. Surya Kumar Yadav defends it to covers. Another dot ball from Matt Henry. This time edged. It's towards slip. Towards third man. Beats third man. And that's the first boundary of the innings from Surya Kumar Yadav. Not in the most convincing fashion. But it's raced away past the slip cordon and into the fence for 4. India off the mark. Surya Kumar Yadav off the mark. Matt Henry is disappointed, of course. Fifth ball of the over coming up. This time again driven straight to covers. Another dot ball from Matt Henry. Still a good over this from Matt Henry. 4 runs and the wicket of Abhishek Sharma as well. If they can get Surya Kumar Yadav out, this game will be wide open. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, leading edge in the air and it's taken, is it? Oh, it's put down. Did carry, I think. Did it carry? Really good effort from Matt Henry. Extra bounce once again. Almost outdone Surya Kumar Yadav there. I don't think it carried to the bowler. So another dot ball to finish that over. Excellent over from Matt Henry. Just 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Abhishek Sharma, and India are now 4 for 1 after 1 over. So Jacob Duffy now is the new bowler into the attack for New Zealand. Ooh, that landed agonizingly short actually of Matt Henry there, the last ball of the first over. That could have been 90% of the match to New Zealand almost. Here's Duffy. That's a full delivery. Samson flicks it away straight to mid-wicket. Again a dot ball to start the over. Sanju Samson has been struggling for form. Can he get back to his best today? A very important game as far as Sanju Samson is concerned. It's in these kind of run chases that you miss someone like an Ishan Kishan actually, who has been doing well in the previous 2 games. Second ball of the over. That's flicked away again by Samson straight to mid-wicket though. Another dot ball. A really good start here from both the new ball bowlers of New Zealand. The third ball of the over coming up. It's a full delivery again. Has driven away for a single. Sanju Samson gets off the mark with a single. Yes, sorry for the interruption there, lost the streaming a little bit. So some boundary here from Samson. Surya Kumar Yadav was dismissed in the previous over. Jacob Duffy getting the big wicket. And suddenly India in a lot of trouble here. 13 for 2 now after 2.1 overs. A boundary to start the over from Sanju Samson. This time it's on a good length and Samson flicks it away straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Matt Henry. The required run rate is already 11.4. Lot of pressure here on Sanju Samson. Important game for him. This time it's flicked away by Samson and that'll race away for 4. No one there at deep square leg. And another boundary here. Second boundary in this over from Samson. Straying onto the pads there, Matt Henry, and paying the price for it. Now 3 more deliveries left in this over. Sanju Samson. This partnership is very, very important for India here. They have lost both Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav inside the power play. Very rarely you will see this happen to India actually. At least in the previous 2 matches, Ishan Kishan was there. He is not there this time. That's pulled away by a little bit of bat pad there. And Sanju Samson picks up another single. Now, Rinku Singh is back on strike. A little bit of bat and thighs there. Still Hardik Pandya and Shivam Dubey left to come in after this. They're all middle order batters. This partnership becomes very important as far as India are concerned. Oh, goes for the drive. Doesn't make connection. Another dot ball from Matt Henry. 9 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's guided away to short third man, straight to the fielder though. And another dot ball to finish the over. So just 9 runs came from that over. And India are now 18 for 2 after 3 overs. So Zachary Fox is the new bowler into the attack now for New Zealand. He was a very expensive in the second T20. Bowled all over the place in that T20. Conceded I think 67 runs in his 3 overs or something like that. When Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav went berserk in the second T20 match. Can he bowl a little better today? Sanju Samson is on strike. Oh, that's leg side. It's pulled in the air. Fielder can't get there. 1 bounce to deep square leg. And Samson picks up another single to start the over. Didn't get it cleanly there, Samson. Just a single. Rinku Singh now back on strike. It's a good opportunity for Zach Fox as well to make a comeback in this game, where he was very, very below average in that second T20 which he bowled. Rinku Singh now back on strike. It's a big opportunity for someone like a Rinku Singh. Zach Fox coming around the wicket now. And Rinku Singh defends it again to point. Doesn't take the single. Another dot ball from Zach Fox. So it's a good start here from New Zealand. They've picked up 2 huge wickets in the context of this game. Third ball of the over coming up. And defended again by Rinku Singh towards point. Another dot ball from Zach Fox. Just 1 run coming from this over. Still 3 balls left. Basically 3 more batters left for India actually. Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dube, Harshit Rana can also bat. We saw it in the 3rd ODI where he scored a half century. He can also hit some big shots. Now Rinku Singh comes down the wicket, goes straight down the ground, and that goes all the way for 6. He's a clean striker of the ball, is Rinku Singh. He's flat batted that down the ground for 6. Much needed for India. First 6 of the innings, and it comes on the bat of Rinku Singh. This time short and wide, cut away. Oh, it's gone over, has it? Has it gone all the way? I think it has. Umpires will have a look whether it's gone all the way for 6. What a shot that is. He's just slashed hard at it. It's been signalled as a boundary. Might have a look at this one though. I think that went all the way for 6. Too short, too much width again from Zach Fox. Yes, it has gone all the way actually. So back-to-back 6s here from Rinku Singh. Last ball of the over is on the stumps. It's driven down the ground to mid-on. And Rinku Singh picks up another single to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over, and India are now 32 for 2 after 4 overs. So 2 big 6s there from Rinku Singh. He is a big hitter of the ball. Can hit some big 6s. We all know that he was once termed as the best finisher in Indian cricket. Used to finish the innings down the order, but now he's come in early inside the power play here. And there's another bowling change here from New Zealand. Ish Sodhi has been brought into the attack inside the power play, trying to take the pace off here. Rinku Singh will be on strike. Ish Sodhi is a really good bowler actually, taken 160 wickets in his T20 career so far. Coming over the wicket to Rinku Singh. Has tossed up and Rinku Singh drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. I just get a feeling that Sanju Samson will enjoy playing against spin. He is normally a good hitter of spin actually. We have seen that in the IPL as well. The way he hits through the line against the spinners. Second ball of the over coming up. And that's pulled away by Samson. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. So 2 singles to start this over. Rinku Singh back on strike. It was a little short there from Ish Sodhi. The third ball of the over coming up. It's on the pads, flicked away again by Rinku Singh towards deep mid wicket. Are they going to push for two here? Do push for two. Good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Rinku Singh. Three more deliveries left in this over. India have already won this series 3-0. Fourth ball of the over. Let's cut away straight to point. Another dot ball from Ish Sodhi. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's pulled away. Oh, great fielding. Excellent stop there at square leg. And Rinku Singh picks up another single. That is a terrific stop. Terrific fielding effort. Saved a certain boundary there. Sanju Samson back on strike now. Just 5 runs coming from this over. Good over from Ish Sodhi. So last ball of the over coming up. Short and wide. Cut away by Samson. Finds the gap. That will be 4. Ends the over with a boundary. Too short. Too much width there from Ish Sodhi. A boundary to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over. And India are now 41 for 2 after 5 overs. So will they bring Santner into the attack now? Try and operate spin from both ends. It's a good opportunity this for Samson. He's set at the crease now, batting on 16 from 10 balls with 3 boundaries to his name. Rinku Singh 17 from 11 with 2 sixes to his name as well. Jacob Duffy back into the attack. And Rinku comes down the wicket, goes for the big shot. Doesn't get it cleanly. It's down to mid-on for a dot ball. An off cutter there from Jacob Duffy. Rinku got it at the bottom of his bat. Second ball of the over coming up. That's short this time, pulled away, and it's all the way again, I think. Has it gone all the way? No, it's bounced, I think. Boundary given, 4 signalled by the umpire. Too short that time from Jacob Duffy, and helped on its way by Rinku Singh for his first boundary in this innings. This time Rinku comes down the wicket, drives it straight to covers. And another dot ball from Jacob Duffy. This is a good battle this. Required run rate of 11.79. Rinku Singh 21 from just 14 balls. Looking a little dangerous here. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This partnership now 36 from 21 balls. 4th ball of the over coming up. Another full delivery driven in the air. Was it a catching opportunity? Ooh, I think it was a catching opportunity there. Glenn Phillips Looks a little guilty actually, as if he dropped a catch. Could have even been a bump ball. I think it was a bump ball there. Not necessarily a catch actually. Sanju Samson back on strike. Glenn Phillips was disappointed, but I think that was still a bump ball even if it had carried. Showing as catch drop. Well, Samson goes big. That's Miles back, is it? Yes, it is. All the way for 6 over deep mid wicket. In the slot from Jacob Duffy. And Samson picks up the length beautifully. Is this the day when we are going to see the best of Samson? 50 comes up for India. 50 comes up in just 5.5 overs. The off cutter from Jacob Duffy dispatched by Samson. So one more delivery left in this over. Sanju Samson now 22 from 11. And suddenly now this partnership is starting to look a little dangerous here. Last ball of the over. Full again, flicked away by Samson towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over. And India are now 53 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play. So 163 more runs needed in the last 14 overs. Shouldn't be difficult for a team that chased down 155 in 10 overs in the previous game. They chased down 154 runs in 10 overs in the previous game. So you're giving 4 overs extra in that regard to chase down 163. And that's the kind of impact the Indian batting have had in T20 cricket. At this same stage, New Zealand were 71 without loss. India are 53 for 2. Mitchell Santner now the new bowler into the attack, and that's punched down the ground by Samson towards long off and picks up another single to start the over. So this is going to be the key battle here. Mitchell Santner against these two batters. Can Mitchell Santner deliver for New Zealand? He's been a little below par in this series so far. Normally a really good bowler, but he has also been taken to the cleaners. Will need to pick up wickets. Second ball of the over. Quicker ball, flicked away again by Rinku Singh towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Sanju Samson is back on strike. That's driven again by Samson, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Santner. Having to constantly wipe the ball. So ball is so wet actually. Oh, it's bowled him here. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty there from Mitchell Santner. That's the best of Santner. Completely beaten. Samson all ends up straight into the middle stump. And India lose their third wicket. It's another big wicket because Samson was trying to settle himself in. Trying to go for the shots. But he's been undone by some best spin bowling you will ever see. He slowed it through the air. And he's completely deceived Mitchell Santner there. That is one of the best deliveries you'll ever get from a quality bowler like Santner. Straight into the middle stump there. And well, nothing much you can do as a batter. You can only applaud that delivery from Santner if you are Sanju Samson. So Sanju Samson goes after scoring 24 from 15 balls, and India are now 55 for 3 after 6.4 overs. So Hardik Pandya is the new batter to the crease. Probably a last hope for India, we can say. Obviously, Shivam Dube is still left after this. It's looking like a tall ask here for India. Losing Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav early didn't help, but it had to happen, isn't it? They are also humans. They are also bound to fail. And Ishan Kishan not playing today has also not helped India's cause. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Hardik Pandya on strike. And it's driven away by Pandya. Finds the gap. Deep extra covers comes around. And Hardik Pandya gets off the mark with a single. Still Shivam Dube and Harshit Rana left after this, recognized batters for India. So they need a partnership here. Another wicket will put New Zealand, they're already ahead in this game, New Zealand. Another wicket will bring them firmly into this game. Last ball of the over coming up. Another quicker ball cut away by Rinku Singh towards covers, picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Mitchell Santner. Just 4 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Sanju Samson. And India are now 57 for 3 after 7 overs. I think if it goes down to Harshit Rana, it will become tough for India actually. They need to Rinku Singh, Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dube. They need to do the majority of the work for India. That is what you will think. Ish Sodhi now back into the attack, into his second over. Rinku Singh will be on strike. So India getting a reality check here. That's cut away straight to point. Again a dot ball to start the over from Ish Sodhi. So India indeed getting a reality check here, and it's good to get this reality check before the T20 World Cup. Of course, they've already won this series, but other teams can also compete, and this is a gentle reminder of that. New Zealand have played really well today up until this point. That's tossed up. Rinku Singh flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Singles are not going to hurt New Zealand because the required run rate is increasing now, going closer to 13. And that is what happens when wickets fall. It has to be said, I think Hardik Pandya is the last danger man, according to me, for India. Because he has the capacity to score at quick pace. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, he goes for a big shot again, misses it. They're appealing for a catch there. Umpire says not out. It was never going to be a catch actually. But more importantly, it's another dot ball. 12.64 now the required run rate. The Indians have to go at almost everything. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, he goes for a big one again, misses it again. Once again, tossing it up, spinning away from the right-hander. Once again, appealing to the square leg umpire there. Maybe asking for the stumping, but I don't think Hardik Pandya dragged his foot. Did he drag his foot? I'm not quite sure. I think they've gone upstairs to the third umpire here. Have they gone upstairs? Yes, they have gone upstairs to the third umpire. So we need to have a look at this now, whether Hardik Pandya overbalanced there. Could be disaster for India if Hardik Pandya is dismissed now. Running out of batters at the moment, India. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved. flat line as the ball passes the bat, so no outside edge. They'll check the stumping for sure. But two really good deliveries actually from Sodi. Has Hardik Pandya stayed in his crease? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. So it will be not out. Good from Hardik Pandya. Didn't overbalance. Generally, batters tend to overbalance when they are looking for big shots. But I think that's really, really well done from Hardik Pandya there. The decision will be not out. Another dot ball. Two more deliveries left in this over. And it's full again. Driven down the ground by Pandya towards long off. And picks up another single. This is an excellent over actually. Brilliant over from Sodi. Just 2 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. The required run rate is nearing 13 now. The last ball of the over coming up. Rinku Singh on strike. And it's driven again towards cover, towards point, and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Sodi. Just 3 runs came from that over, and India really struggling here. 60 for 3 after 8 overs. And this is exactly what can happen when you lose Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav in quick succession like that. Abhishek Sharma out, very first ball of the run chase he got out. Surya Kumar Yadav also got dismissed. And then suddenly the middle order gets exposed. 12 overs left, 156 needed. Required run rate of 13 now. At this same stage, New Zealand were 94 without loss. India are 60 for 3. Mitchell Santner continuing into his second over. That's cut away by Rinku Singh, gets it past point. It won't go for 4 though. Deep extra covers, comes around, does well. Another couple of runs for Rinku Singh to start the over. They need some crazy hitting once again, India, if they want to get over the line. They are being challenged here. They are being absolutely challenged today by New Zealand. Second ball of the over coming up. Ooh, extra bounce. Rinku going for the cut shot, cuts it straight to point. Another dot ball. It's extremely hard to go after Santner when he bowls like this. Third ball of the over coming up. It's driven straight to covers again. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there allows the single to be completed. Hardik Pandya is back on strike. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Tossed up, he goes for a big shot, it's in the air, and it's going to be out. Another one goes. This is what Santner is so good at. Nicely tossed it up in the air. Hardik Pandya slicing it. And a simple catch at covers. And could that be the match for New Zealand right there? Hardik Pandya is walking back. 4th wicket goes down for India. And the crowd are absolutely stunned here in Visakhapatnam. Nicely tossed up again from Santner. Inviting the big shot. And Hardik Pandya has fallen for it. So Hardik Pandya goes after scoring 2 runs from 5 balls, and India are now 63 for 4 after 8.4 overs. That could well be the game right there for New Zealand. Shivam Dube will come in. Last of the recognized batters. Still Harshit Rana left after this. He can also bat. The required run rate is getting out of control. More amount of wickets you lose at this stage, the more tough it becomes. Shivam Dube is generally known as the 6th hitter He's known as the spin basher. Can he live up to that reputation today? He needs to go right from ball 1 actually. He doesn't have any time to settle in. 13.5 is the required run rate for India. But beautiful bowling actually from Santner. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Shivam Dube on strike. And he goes big. That's a massive hit from Dube. Announces himself with a monstrous 6. This is what he's good at actually. This is why he's called as the spin basher. 6 hitter against spin. That is what they mean. Straight away goes after Santner, who's been bowling really well. Clears the boundary. Off the mark with a 6. This time it's smashed down the ground to long off. And Shivam Dube picks up another single to finish the over. Still a good over from Santner actually. 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Hardik Pandya. And India are now 70 for 4 after 9 overs. So it is this partnership that has to do the job. Not much batting left. Harshit Rana, and then you have the bowlers. Kuldeep Yadav, Jasprit Bumrah and Arshdeep Singh. These are the batters left to come. And there's an interesting bowling change here from New Zealand. Glenn Phillips is the new bowler into the attack. They'll be thinking if they can get Dube out here, they can seize control in this game, New Zealand. Glenn Phillips will spin the ball away from the left-hander. Shivam Dube is on strike. Phillips coming around the wicket. That's a quicker delivery and Dube hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Rinku Singh is back on strike. What a monstrous hit that was from Dube to get going straight away. Santner once again teasing the batter, once again inviting the shot, and Dube accepted it cleanly. He's one of those big hitters of the ball. If he hits it well, it goes a fair distance actually when Dube connects it. Second ball of the over coming up from Phillips. It's tossed up again. Rinku drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Dot balls are not helping the cause for India. 4 more deliveries left in this over. This time cut away by Rinku. Will that go away for 4? Fielder running after it. Oh, excellent fielding. Excellent fielding. I think it's Mark Chapman there who has done extremely well to stop the boundary, and another couple of runs for Rinku Singh. Required run rate is nearing 14 here. This is not going to be easy at all for India. Three more deliveries left in this over. Again on the stumps, beautifully bowled by Phillips. And Rinku drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. This is not going to be easy for both these batters now. Spinners operating from both ends. Required run rate nearing 14. This time driven again. Oh, Phillips beautifully fielded. Excellent fielding. He is so good in the field, Glenn Phillips. Another dot ball. Required run rate now officially above 14. One more delivery left in this over. Just 3 runs from this over so far. The last ball of the over coming up. Comes down the wicket, hits it over covers, and that'll run away for 4. So finally, Rinku Singh gets a boundary there. A boundary to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over. And India are now 77 for 4 after 10 overs. So India are now 77 for 4 at the halfway mark of this innings after 10 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break. Zach Fox is back into the attack straight away. Dubey going for the big shot. Not able to hit the find the boundary. Picks up a single to start the over. Pressure building here on both these batters. Required run rate 14.03. Second ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads. Flicked away. Pass fine leg, and that's 4. Another important boundary here from Rinku Singh. He's still there. He's still finding boundaries. Angling onto the pads there, Zachary Fox, and paying the price for it. So third ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for a sweep. Uphill for LBW here. And the finger goes up. There's another wicket. The slow ball, I think, from Zach Fox. And Rinku Singh will surely go upstairs for a review. He is disappointed with himself. If this is out, then that could be curtains for India right there. He's looking for the sweep. That looked very, very adjacent actually. Rinku Singh has gone for the review no matter what. The off cutter there from Zach Fox, unless it's completely missing the stumps. I don't think that will be missing the stumps in any way. No bat involved in that one. We move to ball tracking. Pitching outside off, impact in line. And wickets hitting the stumps. So another wicket goes down. Rinku Singh is gone as well. Half the side back in the pavilion for India. Finger goes up once again from the umpire. Zachary Fox gets the breakthrough. And India are losing their way here in this run chase. Rinku Singh is gone after scoring 39 runs from 30 balls. And India in all sorts of trouble, 82 for 5 after 10.3 overs. So this is now officially the last recognized batting pair for India in this run chase. Harshit Rana is the new batter to the crease. No batting left after this. Kuldeep Yadav, Arshdeep Singh and Bumrah are the remaining batters. They can't chase all these runs for sure. And New Zealand getting close to a famous win here in a T20 in India. At least they'll be avoiding the whitewash. India have already won the series 3-0, but New Zealand won't get whitewashed. That will be an important factor. And that'll be some confidence for New Zealand going into the T20 World Cup as well. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Harshit Rana on strike. Is there any last magic left for India? That's flicked away by Harshit Rana towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. So if there's anything that needs to happen, it needs to happen from both these batters. Harshit Rana and Shivam Dube. We saw Harshit Rana and Virat Kohli forming a partnership in the third one-day international when everything seemed lost. Can these two batters do something? Fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's a short ball. I think it's too high, I think. Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. So Zach Fox has to reload that one again. The 2 more deliveries left in this over. Wicket of Shivam Dube will be the match right there for New Zealand. Oh, he goes for the drive. Oh, good stop. Although it has ricocheted off the hands of the third man fielder, they'll pick up 2. Yes, another couple of runs for Shivam Dube. 9 runs have come from this over, including the wicket of Rinku Singh. Required run rate 14.18. Last ball of the over coming up from Zach Fox. That's a full delivery. Dube drives it away towards point. Oh, misfield there. But they won't take the second. Just a single to finish the over. Another good over for New Zealand. Just 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Rinku Singh. And India are now 87 for 5 after 11 overs. Both these batters are of course capable of big shots, but it's on a knife edge for India actually. One more wicket will expose the tail. Ish Sodhi now back into the attack. In fact, Ravi Bishnoi is also there to come in, but even he is also more of a bowler. Ravi Bishnoi, Kuldeep Yadav, Arshdeep Singh, Jasprit Bumrah. These are the batters to come. So no batting left at all. Oh, that's hit straight back by Dube. That's 4. Was it? No, well fielded. Well fielded at long on. Phillips needs to be careful a little bit. Extra bounce there by the delivery. Almost got it on the face. And Shivam Dube picks up another couple of runs to start the over. So is there any final magic left from Dube? Only he can do something here. Supported by Harshit Rana. Well, New Zealand have been right on top actually. They are right on top in this game now. They've picked up key wickets at important intervals, important times. Goes leg side again by Dubey. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. He gets the boundary now. Found the gap beautifully. Nicely tossed up there by Sodi. And Dubey has hit an important boundary. They need plenty more of that now, India. Third ball of the over coming up. That's too wide. Too wide from Sodi. Has to reload that one again. Trying to keep it outside the hitting arc of Shivam Dubey there. Because Dubey has such a clean swing of the bat actually. But when he connects it, it goes a fair distance. Oh, he goes back again, Dubey. That's miles in the air. And it's gone way back into the crowd for 6. 100 comes up for India. Shivam Dubey still fighting here. Was not that bad a delivery from Sodi, but he's picked up the length beautifully. That's Shivam Dubey. Well, Shivam Dubey is known for this. This is exactly why they call him Sixer Dubey. This is exactly what they call why they call him Spin Basher. Tossed up again. He goes again, leg side, and 4 more in the gap again from Dubey. Another boundary. Is an expensive over here from Sodi. 17 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Shivam Dubey trying to provide hope for India here. Now 2 more deliveries left in this over. Shivam Dubey needs to continue to do this. Almost every ball he needs to do it. Goes again. How far has this gone? It's gone far enough. Wow, how clean does he strike it, Shivam Dubey. Second 6 in this over. 23 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Why do you even bowl spin to this guy? Well, a very expensive over from Sodi. Is there still life left in this game? 1 more delivery left in this over. 23 runs from this over so far. This is exactly what Shivam Dubey can do. How long can he continue this? That is the big question. Required run rate down to 12.98. Slight improvement. Shot again. Pulled again. And that's 6 again. Another 6 to finish the over. What an over this is. 29 runs came from that over. And India are now 116 for 5 after 12 overs. New Zealand 1 wicket away from exposing the tail enders. But in the meanwhile, Shivam Dubey has gotten to 40 from just 12 balls. What outstanding power hitting this has been. 29 runs from that over from Sodi. They needed it badly. They needed that kind of an over. And they got it. Now, can Harshit Rana support Shivam Dubey like this? That will be the big question. Monstrous hitting actually from Shivam Dube there. Jacob Duffy now back into the attack. Ooh, and Harshit Rana looking to cut it away, unable to make connection. Dot ball to start the over. Shivam Dube can't do this all alone. He needs a little support from Harshit Rana. Santner still has a couple of overs left. He's holding himself back for some reason. Maybe doesn't want to bowl to Dube, left-hander, left-arm off-spinner. That's pulled in the air, lands safely, and Harshit Rana will pick up the single. Gives a strike back to Shivam Dube. Target requirement is under 100 now. The third ball of the over coming up from Jacob Duffy. Oh, he goes again. And that's Miles back again. In the slot again from Duffy. And Shivam Dube setting himself up. He's expecting that slot delivery so that he can get underneath it and deposit it. Another 6 for him. And this game is still somewhat alive for India, at least until Dube is there at the crease. Well, New Zealand need this wicket. They need the wicket of Dube to seal the proceedings. Second ball. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Appeal for BW. Finger goes up. That's the game. That's the game there. He'll go for the review just out of desperation. Only question is, did it pitch outside leg? That is the only question. If this is pitching in line, I think that's dead, and that could be the match for New Zealand, because there's no batting left after this. Fantastic Yorker there from Jacob Duffy. That's... Oh, he's got bat on it. He's got bat on it there. Clear deflection as the ball passes the bat. So Dube is still there. He'll check ultra edge for sure, but I think the inside edge just saved him. Yes, decision reversed to not out. It's a successful review. As far as India are concerned, Dube is still there. Fireworks still can continue. Well, New Zealand would have been relieved for a moment, because that would have been the match right there, I think. The review has saved India. They only had one review left. They had to go for it because it was Shivam Dube. 46 for 14 balls. Striking at 328.57. Just going berserk, this Shivam Dube. Full toss, goes again leg side, and it's cleared the boundary as well. He is hitting them so cleanly. Half century here for Shivam Dube. 52 from just 15 balls. A second 6 in this over. Oh, this game is turning here. What a knock this has been from Shivam Dube under pressure. Team had lost 5 wickets, 2 boundaries and 6 sixers at a strike rate of 346.67. Last ball of the over. Duffy coming around the wicket. Oh, Dube looking to guide it away. No signal from the umpire. Dot ball to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Jacob Duffy. And India are now 129 for 5 after 13 overs. $87 needed from the last 7 overs for India. Last recognized batting pair at the crease, and what a half century this has been from Shivam Dube down the order, 52 from just 16 balls at a strike rate of 325. And LBW scare was saved there by the bat of Shivam Dube. Zachary Fox is back into the attack now. Last 2 overs have yielded 42 runs. And this is hurting New Zealand a little bit here. Imagine what can happen if Harshit Rana joins in with his batting, with his ability to hit boundaries. Zachary Fox into his 3rd over. Little bit of pressure for New Zealand. Harshit Rana on strike. Flicks it away leg side. Picks up the single. Gives the strike back to Shivam Dube and says, you take care of it. You have been striking it cleanly. You take care of the big hitting. Second ball of the over, again wide outside the off stump. Shivam Dube unable to make contact. Another dot ball from Zach Fox. Well, Shivam Dube thought it was out actually, the previous LBW decision. He was ready to walk off until he saw that there was an inside edge. Even he didn't know that there was an inside edge. He only went for the review out of desperation. Just because there was one review left, he went for it. Can Shivam Dube be the hero for India tonight? Third ball of the over coming up. That's in the slot again. It's swung away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Still goes to show that this is still good batting conditions actually. India have just lost way too many wickets in the process. Fourth ball of the over coming up. And it's driven again by Harshit Rana towards point and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Shivam Dube batting on 53 from just 18 balls. That's a short ball. He pulls it away, doesn't get hold of it. It's towards deep mid wicket. And Dube picks up another single. New Zealand are reluctant to go to spin here. I think they should bring Santner. Maybe take a brave call by bringing in Santner to bowl 1 over after this. Zachary Fox still has 1 over left after this. He's bowled well today. Picked up the wicket of Rinku Singh as well. Last ball of the over coming up. It's too high. Given as a wide by the umpire. Zach Fox has to reload that one again. A slower short ball gone wrong. Ravi Bishnoi, Kuldeep Yadav, Arshdeep Singh and Bumrah left after this. So no batting at all. Last ball of the over coming up from Zach Fox. It's full again, driven straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. So good over from Zach Fox. Just 5 runs came from that over. And India are now 134 for 5 after 14 overs, needing 82 to win from the last 6 overs. Partnership now 52 from just 21 balls. between Harshit Rana and Shivam Dube. So Matt Henry has been brought back into the attack. He still has a couple of overs left. Zachary Fox has one more over left. Jacob Duffy also has a few overs left, but he was expensive. He was taken to the cleaners by Dube. If you miss your length to Dube, you'll get punished. Ravi Bishnoi is ready to come in next. Here's Matt Henry around the wicket to Shivam Dube. Slow ball, he goes down the ground. Long on, in play. Oh, it goes over long on. All the way for 6. It's his day today, Shivam Dube. Everything that he connects is going out of the ground. It's going only one place. Again a 6 to start the over. Pressure back on Henry. Such power here from Dube, 76 from 35. They need the wicket of Dube here. This is pure entertainment. 60 from just 20 balls from Shivam Dube. Clear intent to just see ball, hit ball out of the ground. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the drive again, misses it. That's a good delivery from Henry, bowling it outside the off stump. Another dot ball. That's a short ball pulled away by Dube. Will it go away for 4? Square leg coming around. Oh, that's a good effort. Really good effort actually. Oh, chance of run out here. What happened there? What happened there? Oh my goodness. What has happened there? A comedy of errors actually. I think Dube thought it was 4. It wasn't. The fielder stopped it. And the batters were stuck in the middle. Who is run out? That is the big question. They're going to check whether the boundary was stopped cleanly. Oh, in fact, it's gone away for 4. It's hit the rope. So it will be 4. It is 4. So luck favouring here, India. Another boundary for Shivam Dube. Well, if it hadn't been 4, it would have been a big time run out. Dube would have been run out, I think. No, Harshit Rana would have been run out. He sacrificed himself, but nevertheless, it's a boundary. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Just need one good delivery to get him out. That's pulled away again towards deep mid wicket. And Dube will pick up another single. He's got no support from Harshit Rana, and in all honesty, Harshit Rana has faced 6 balls, scored only 4 runs so far. Dube has been doing all the hitting. A really good effort by that fielder, but I think it hit the rope there. Otherwise, it would have been a disastrous way for that partnership to end. Partnership of 63 from 25 balls. And now Harshit Rana is on strike. He'll have to hit boundaries at some stage. Cuts it away straight to covers. Another dot ball. That is what I'm saying. Shivam Dube is not getting any support from Harshit Rana. He has to do this all alone. The last ball of the over coming up. A smash back straight. He's got a hand on it, I think. And this could be the end of Dubey. And that could be the game as well right there. I think Henry has got a hand on it. What a way for this partnership to end. I think eventually Dubey now has to go. There were two close calls. But this time I think he's gone here. I think Henry got a hand on it back onto the stumps. And that could be the match. That could be the match for New Zealand. Slow ball there from Henry. Smashed back by Harshit Rana. Yes, clearly got a hand on it. Clearly got a hand on it back onto the stumps. Dubey is nowhere in the picture. And that is the match, I think. Decision pending. There you go. Magical 3-letter word on the big screen. O-U-T out. Shivam Dubey is the big wicket to fall. Out for 65. A fantastic knock from Shivam Dubey. Is gone after scoring 65 from 23 balls. And India are now 145 for 6 after 15 overs. So that is the match, I think, for New Zealand. It's gone down to the tail now. Ravi Bishnoi is the new batter to the crease for India. But what an entertaining knock that was from Shivam Dubey. 65 from just 23 balls. He just tore apart the bowling in the matter of 4 or 5 overs. But he's gone now. And that could just be it. Mitchell Santner also coming back into the attack, because now the two right-handers are at the crease. Mitchell Santner is bravely bringing himself back into the attack here. 71 needed from 5 overs. With only Harshit Rana left with some capability of hitting continuous boundaries. So Ravi Bishnoi is the new batter to the crease. Santner into his 3rd over. Still has a couple of overs left. And this is a good move by him, bringing himself on now with 2 right-handers at the crease. Bishnoi on strike. Gives himself room, hits it down the ground. Bishnoi, not much power, it's towards long off. And Bishnoi picks up another single to start the over. So any last fireworks from Harshit Rana? He is the last hope with the bat for India. At least with the capability of hitting some boundaries. He scored a half century in Indore in the 3rd One Day International. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, beautifully bowled. Rana defends it towards covers and picks up another single. That's not helping in any way for India. Third ball of the over coming up. Bishnoi goes for a reverse sweep in the air. Oh dear, the fielder has overran it. And that might run away for 4. Yes, it does. So Bishnoi gets a boundary here. Completely overran it there. Sodi should have been a simple catch. He slipped in the process, overran it. And Bishnoi picks up a boundary. 150 comes up for India in 15.3 overs with that boundary. This time it's pulled away by Bishnoi again towards deep mid-wicket and will pick up only a single. I think that's because they want Harshit Rana on strike for as many deliveries as possible. Harshit Rana is the last hope now, if there is any hope with the bat for India. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Tossed up outside the off stump. Harshit Rana not able to put it away again. It's a struggle for Harshit Rana here. He has scored only 5 runs from 10 balls. He was watching all the way when Dubey was hitting those boundaries and sixes. But now that Dubey is gone, it's all on Harshit Rana. Otherwise, India are going to go down in this game. Last ball of the over coming up. Quicker delivery on the pads, flicked away. Oh, it beats fine leg, and that's 4. Boundary to finish the over. Loose delivery there from Santner. Fired it in on the pads. And Harshit Rana ends the over with a boundary. First boundary for him in this innings. 11 runs came from that over from Santner. And India are now 156 for 6 after 16 overs. So 4 overs left, 60 runs needed. Ish Sodhi is back into the attack as well. So they are bringing back the spinners after Dubey got dismissed. They held back Santner and Sodhi when Dubey was batting. In fact, Dubey took apart Sodhi and now he's been brought back. That's cut away again by Bishnoi. It's in the gap though. Won't reach the boundary. I think a couple of runs or just a single. I think just a single to start the over. So Harshit Rana is back on strike. 59 needed from 23. Needs some big shots here from Harshit Rana. The required run rate above 15 like this, it's very tough even for Harshit Rana in all honesty. Harshit Rana slipped there, that's why not able to get the second run. Second ball of the over coming up. Gives himself room, goes for the cut shot, unable to make connection. Another dot ball here. New Zealand getting closer to victory. It'll only be their it'll be their 5th win in India in T20 internationals against India. And New Zealand will also avoid a whitewash in the process. India have won the series already. Comes down the wicket, goes for the big shot, it's in the air, will be out, and that is it. That is it for India. Nicely tossed up outside the off stump. Harshit Rana couldn't resist, comes down the wicket, slices it into the hands of third man, and that is the game for New Zealand there. The last hope is also gone for India. And New Zealand, they pick up their 7th wicket. Harshit Rana is gone after scoring 9 runs from 13 balls, and India are now 157 for 7 after 16.3 overs. So that is it. 59 needed from 21. It's out. It's down to the tail enders. Kuldeep Yadav, Arshdeep Singh, Jasprit Bumrah. Arshdeep Singh has made his way out to the middle. New batter to the crease. 3 more wickets in hand. Well, that was pure entertainment when Shivam Dube and Harshit Rana were at the crease. Gave a little bit of hope to India, but now it's all over, I guess. Three more deliveries left in this over. Arshdeep Singh on strike. Oh, goes for the big heave and misses it. Another dot ball from Ish Sodhi. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's been a fantastic performance from New Zealand today, giving a reality check to India here. They dominated the first 3 T20s, but today they just haven't been able to keep their cool. That's in the air again. Fielder will take the catch. Another wicket goes down. Arshdeep Singh going for the pull shot, top edging it, and Mitchell Santner dives and completes the catch. 2 wickets in the over for Ish Sodhi, and it's all falling apart quickly now for India. This is exactly why they brought Ish Sodhi back into the attack. Try and finish things off. He's picked up 2 wickets in this over. A really good catch there from Mitchell Santner, running backwards. They are really good in the field, New Zealand. They won't drop those catches. 8th wicket goes down for India. Arshdeep Singh is out for a 2-ball duck. And India are now 157 for 8 after 16.5 overs. So well played by New Zealand. Outstanding performance from them today. They lost the toss again, were asked to bat first, posted a total of 215 on the board, and have really done well with the ball as well. Jasprit Bumrah is the new batter to the crease, and he goes for a sweep and finds the gap. 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. So great way to finish the over there from Jasprit Bumrah. Gets off the mark with a boundary and ends the over with a boundary as well. 5 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And India are now 161 for 8 after 17 overs. So 55 runs needed in the last 3 overs with Ravi Bishnoi and Jasprit Bumrah at the crease. Asking for too much. Mitchell Santner into his last over now. Tossed up again. Bishnoi looks to go for the sweep. Toe ends it towards covers. Again a dot ball to start the over. Well, Jasprit Bumrah can certainly play some shots. He has hit 37 runs in 1 over in a test match against England in England. Well, Bishnoi goes for a reverse sweep straight to the fielder though. Another dot ball from Santner. This game now slipping away from India. I think the absence of Ishan Kishan really hurt India today. And also the fact that Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav got out very cheaply, didn't contribute much. Comes down the wicket and Bishnoi drives it towards covers. It's another dot ball from Santner. The 3 dot balls to start this over. It's tossed up again. Bishnoi comes down the wicket, hits it towards long on. And picks up another single and gives the strike back to Jasprit Singh Bumrah. Two more deliveries left in this over. Bumrah on strike. Goes for a sweep again. It's a top edge. This could be another wicket here. And it is another simple catch at short fine leg for Ish Sodhi. And another one bites the dust for India. They're just falling quickly here. One by one, they're just falling apart. Bumrah again looking for that same sweep shot in which he hit a boundary in the previous over. He was looking for the same shot, but only got a top edge. Simple catch for Ish Sodhi at short fine leg. And the 9th wicket goes down here for India. Santner picks up another one. He has been incredible today with the ball, Mitchell Santner. Jasprit Bumrah is gone after scoring 4 runs from 2 balls. And India are now 162 for 9 after 17.5 overs. So really well played by New Zealand today. They are going to pick up a win here. They are going to avoid the whitewash. 5-match T20 series. They lost the first 3 T20Is. They have bounced back really well here. Kuldeep Yadav is the last batter to the crease for India. Last ball of the over coming up. And Kuldeep Yadav goes for the reverse sweep straight to short third man. And another dot ball to finish the over. So just 1 run came from that over, including the wicket of Jasprit Bumrah. And India are now 162 for 9 after 18 overs. Outstanding figures for Mitchell Santner today. 3 for 26 in his 4 overs at an economy of 6.50. Terrific spell from him. Picked up the big wickets of Sanju Samson and Hardik Pandya. And then in the end, picking up the wicket of Bumrah as well. So 54 needed from the last 2 overs. It's an impossible equation with the last pair at the crease. With the last batting pair at the crease, it's an impossible equation for India to chase. Jacob Duffy bowling the penultimate over. And that's a short ball pulled away by Bishnoi towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Clinical performance from New Zealand today. They deserve all the credit. They've outplayed India in all departments. They showed real intent with the bat early on. Partnership, 100-run partnership between Tim Seifert and Conway to start. Then they lost their way a little bit. Then a finish from Daryl Mitchell, Zachary Fox, Matt Henry. They all found the boundaries, got them to 215. And then with the ball as well, picking up early wickets. They've been so clinical today. That's guided away by Kuldeep Yadav. Deep third man does well. And Kuldeep Yadav picks up another single. New Zealand can be proud of this tour now. They have won the ODI series in India. They have avoided the whitewash in the T20 series against one of the best T20 teams ever. These are all some serious achievements from New Zealand, in all honesty. Third ball of the over coming up. Full toss. Bishnoi swings it leg side, no power at all, towards deep mid-wicket. And picks up another single here. So it's coming to an end now. Required run rate 34 is impossible. So well played to New Zealand today. It's going to be a comprehensive win for them. The fourth ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's in the air and will be taken. That is the last nail in the coffin. Last wicket has fallen as well. Short ball targeted at Kuldeep Yadav there. Was looking for the pull shot. Mostly looking to looking to sway out of it, I think. I mean, he was a little uncomfortable there. Fended it in the air. Simple catch for the wicket keeper. And India have been bowled out here for 165 runs in just 18.4 overs. And a clinical win here. Comprehensive win for New Zealand by a margin of 50 runs. They were under pressure a little bit. The first 3 T20s, the way India batted, the way India chased down the totals in the last couple of matches. New Zealand were under a little bit of pressure, and they also lost the toss in this game to make matters worse. And once again, India opted to bowl first. But credit has to be given where it's due. The New Zealand batters came out all guns blazing. They came out with aggressive intent. Tim Seifert and Devon Conway formed a 100-run opening partnership from just 50 balls, and that really laid the foundation for New Zealand to get to a big total. I had straight away said that New Zealand need to post around 220 to 230 to challenge India, and they posted 215 on the board, so that was a credible performance. And also, who can forget Daryl Mitchell's finish towards the end today? Unbeaten on 39 from 18 balls with 2 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 216.67 as well. His finish towards the end played a major role. And New Zealand posted 215 for 7 at the end of their 20 overs. And unfortunately though, in reply, India just couldn't get going in their run chase. They lost Abhishek Sharma of the very first ball of their run chase. And ever since then, it was a struggle for India. Surya Kumar Yadav hit a boundary. In fact, Surya Kumar Yadav hit 2 boundaries and then he also perished. And when you lose 2 batters of the quality of Abhishek Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav inside the power play, that time itself India were lagging behind, and Ishan Kishan also didn't play today's game because of a niggle. So that was also another cause of concern for India today. Sanju Samson tried his bit, scored 24 from 15, then got a beauty from Mitchell Santner, the best of Santner. Ball held in the air and then crashed into middle stump. That was an absolute beauty. That got rid of Sanju Samson. Rinku Singh tried hard. He also got out after scoring 39 from 30 balls. Hardik Pandya also got dismissed, and in fact, India were really struggling at one stage. India were 82 for 5 at the end of 10.3 overs, and at that point, it looked as though India will lose by a bigger margin than this. But then Shivam Dube in that middle period wreaked havoc actually. 65 from just 23 balls with 3 boundaries and 7 sixers at a strike rate of 282.61, and that really revived some hopes for India. But after that, an unfortunate way of getting out actually. The ball hit back at the bowler got a hand on it back onto the stumps, and Shivam Dube was run out. And after that, it was only a matter of time before New Zealand could get to victory. So India have been bowled out inside their full 20 overs. India have been bowled out for 165 runs in just 18.4 overs, as New Zealand have won this match convincingly by 50 runs. And the series has now become 3-1. Still in favour of India, though. India have already won the series. But New Zealand have firmly avoided the whitewash by winning this match convincingly by 50 runs against India. So we'll be back again to cover more matches in our channel. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.